I'm here with Nikki Taylor to talk to you about our Fighting 50 Travels Essential Bag. And now we're going to go on to exfoliation, something that's absolutely vital that we should all be doing. This is again going back to preparing the canvas, making sure that your skin's in the optimum condition for any other products that you're going to put on. So again, it's, as we've said, it's preparing the canvas.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And this is a product that I'm passionate about. It's from Ginvera. It's called Marvel Gel. It's the top selling exfoliator in Asia and has been for over 16 years. When you think about what's come on the market in 16 years, for it still to be a bestseller, it's got to be getting something right.
And it hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed, not to my knowledge. I mean, it may have changed in Asia and I don't know about it. It hasn't changed since it's been in this country. What it does is actually starts to break down that cornified layer of skin that dulls everything, that prevents product from penetrating. I've given you way too much. You need a tiny amount. It's a gel,
Because there's no grains.
There's no grains. It literally is just a gel formulation. And what this does is it sets to work to break down those skin cells, those dead cells. And what you'll see is it's removing the cells. These nasty little pieces here is actually dead skin. Sounds gross, doesn't it? But it's getting rid of that in the most gentle way. So this is pretty good for every skin type. Even if you've got sensitive skin, you might have rosacea and you don't want anything that's grainy, that's going to tear your skin. This is gentle. It's got aloe vera, it's got ginseng in it. So what it's actually doing is protecting your skin as well as exfoliating it. What do you think? Oh,
it looks amazing.
Quite a difference in the brightness. And you'll see actually that it says whitening gel. Don't be worried about this. This isn't a bleaching product, it's a brightening product. It's just that in Asia, whitening is the word that they use there, that they prefer, whereas here I think we prefer brightening. As you can see, Nikki's hands feel really nice.
Really smooth.
I like that.
And how often would you use that?
Well, I use it about 3 times a week because I actually think exfoliation is so important. And when it's this gentle, you're not putting any trauma into the skin. And this cleans out blackheads like nothing else. It absolutely sucks out any dead skin that's blocking pores, any makeup that maybe if you haven't been thorough enough with your cleansing. So gentle enough to use several times a week. It lasts for a long time because you use a tiny amount. It's great for travelling because if you're using self-tan, or even as we said before, if you're using a lot of SPF, you want to make sure that you're keeping your skin really clear so that you're not getting breakouts, you're not lying in the sun, perspiring and everything's building up in your skin. So this is an ideal product for that.
Do you know the other thing I think this would be ideal for is also for, as you said, pre-self-tan, but also I have a feeling if I had this at home, my other half might steal it because
they love it.
A lot of men, and I don't like too much grain in my exfoliator. I sometimes feel they're scratchy, and also they tend to be quite messy. But also with men, I know they like an efficient exfoliator, but they don't want anything that's going to kind of get stuck in their beard area. So I think that would be great.
Yeah, it's really good for men. The other thing, it's great for backs as well, chest, anything like that that you really want to keep clear.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some people will get breakouts on their back as well. Again, especially if you're sitting in the sun or you're using a lot of SPF. So, yeah, one of my top products. Again, repeat purchaser for this one.
Excellent. So, the other 2 products in this category move on really from exfoliation into, again, sort of real extras and treats for the skin. And the first one we want to introduce you to is the Timeless Truth Beauty Masks. Now, you may have seen products similar to this in the UK. They've been around for a little while, but they tend to be in very expensive kind of department store brands, which really can be out of a lot of people's price range. Now, with this product, these again are from Asia, and what you'll see, and you can see...
So what is this, Nick? Is this biocellulose?
It's a paper mask, and the little cells, you can see it's saturated. The little cells are full of all the active ingredients. Now, the one we've chosen for you is the Immortelle, so it's really hydrating on the skin. Great for this time of year. So, you peel off the paper backing, And then what you do is you literally just lie with this on your face for 10-15 minutes.
Does it stick quite well?
Sticks well, and the key piece to remember is when you then remove it, peel it off, just press in all the excess serum.
It feels gorgeous, but this is really cooling as well. So if you've had a day in the sun and you're a bit dehydrated, you're feeling a bit tired, you know that point that you come in from the beach, before you're getting ready to go out in the evening, you feel a bit shattered, although you've done nothing all day,
Absolutely.
just sit about, and you want to just really revitalise yourself before you go out partying in the evening. This is absolutely spot on, isn't it? It's
Definitely.
ideal.
Definitely.
I love this product. Again, to travel, takes up no space.
And if you have a look at their website, what you will find is there's lots of different types of these masks. Again, as we said, they're really, really popular in Asia. They've been around for a long time. But lots of different colours, lots of different types. So you can really cherry pick which masks you feel will be suitable for your skin type, or also suitable for your occasion, whether it's you're going on holiday, so you want to treat the skin maybe before you go on a long haul flight, after your day at the pool, that kind of thing. Or it may be you want something again that is going to be brightening, maybe you've got a party to go to and weddings. So you really on their website can cherry pick what selection of masks you would like.
So you're really boosting your skin, aren't you? Because you're plumping it, you're hydrating it, you're smoothing it. It's kind of everything to revitalise your skin in a sachet, really, isn't
definitely,
it?
definitely.
Okay.
So that is our second product in the treatment category. And now we are going to move on to a product called Alpha H, and the product is called Liquid Gold. Now, I was introduced to this product several years ago, and what's interesting is I liked the product, but I didn't carry on using it.
Why?
Well, several years ago, it was about 10 years ago, I was introduced to the product.
When you were a child?
Yeah. I was 34 10 years ago, and I think I liked it, but it wasn't really what my skin needed. And I have now been using this product. I was reintroduced to the range for about a year. And without doubt, the Liquid Gold product is my most recommended product to ladies and men who are concerned about their skin texture, their skin tone. And in fact, I know I recommended it to you.
And now I'm a total convert.
It is, it's a real addiction. So I think the first thing to point out with this is when you get it, you'll see it is a liquid. So
it's no real fragrance, is it?
No
is
fragrance
it
at all.
Fragrance
yes,
free?
yeah. What you will see is it's a liquid, so it's very much in its appearance like a toner. However, you don't use it as a toner. So you take a couple of drops and you pop them onto a cotton pad, you sweep them over the face, avoiding the eye and the lip area.
Okay.
And you do that 3 evenings a week. Now, your main active in this product is glycolic acid, so it's all plant-based, so it's nothing chemical. And what the glycolic acid does is it helps to brighten the skin, and Liquid Gold is really like a bit of a jump start to really get the skin to behave how it should. So to help with cell turnover, to help brighten the skin. And one of the big reasons I love this product, and I recommend it so much, is that it's perfect for any problems on the skin in terms of tone and also texture.
So is it doing anything to pigment?
It really will help. So when we talk about tone, we're talking about things like pigmentation, which now is the most common concern of skin as it ages.
So what women say to me more often, the conversation is usually about skin tone and the quality of how their skin looks rather than wrinkles. It's not wrinkles that people are terribly worried about.
No, and certainly when I started in the industry 25 years ago, that's how we talked about aging skin, was lines and wrinkles, and now it's not. It's pigmentation. It's those years of really, I would say, the 40 plus women in our teens. We were all there, lying on the beach with an SPF of 4, if you were lucky, and
oil, and
also using sunbeds. And we didn't know then what we now know, and that is the damage that sunbeds especially and laying out in the sun for a long time causes. And the thing is, that damage you do as a teenager, and even in some cases as a child, if you get burnt as a child, is what shows on the skin. Now, a couple of really important things with this product. 3 evenings a week. And what you will see they recommend is that you actually use that and then you do not apply anything else. If you attempt to apply a moisturiser over the top, what it's going to do is it's going to dilute the effect of the liquid gold. First evening you use it, that may feel a bit strange that you're not putting on a moisturiser, but your skin soon gets used to it. So I use that and then I just use a little bit of eye cream. When you use this product, it will tingle. That's the product doing its
So
stuff.
that is sort of activation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that may lessen a little bit as you use it, you know, not more frequently, but for longer. But certainly don't be worried about that. If you do have a sensitive skin, and this is with any product at all, if you want to do a patch test 24 hours before you use it, just a tiny bit behind the ear, leave it for 24 hours and then see how you get on.
So this is pretty good. When you're away, you could be using this while you're on holiday and come back with better skin than you went with.
Absolutely, definitely. And the other thing that's super important, face, also décolleté area, you know, women often had, as you said with the Marvel gel, women often have pigmentation and marking, they want to brighten this area. But big must do with this product. Any kind of product that contains any form of glycolic or brightening or treating pigmentation must be accompanied with an SPF during the day.
Shouldn't people be wearing an SPF every day anyway?
They should. I mean, you know, a lot of women only look at wearing an SPF, or a lot of people only look at wearing an SPF when they're lying on a beach or going skiing. However, rightly, as you say, you should be wearing an SPF every day, whether you're walking around the city. You know, one of the areas you often see is the aging and the pigmentation marks is on people's hands where they drive. So again, you can use this. But if you use your liquid gold in the evening and your SPF during the day, and I would say, you know, 15, 20 plus without a doubt. Don't rely just on the SPF that's in your makeup. What you will find is that your pigmentation will lessen and it will fade. Now, if you don't wear an SPF when you're using a treatment like this, what will happen is the pigmentation will come back immediately, and it will also often come back darker.
Really?
Because this fades it at surface level.
Okay.
So it becomes invisible, but the damaged cells, the damaged melanin is still further down. So if you don't protect that with an SPF, this will come up. One more thing finally, and this is another reason why I personally love this product. As I have got older, once I kind of went past 40, if I got a slight breakout, or you know, maybe the odd one breakout, what I found is that that spot would hang around a lot longer than it used to when I was a teenager. And you're often left with a skin mark, because what happens is the cells aren't turning over. So this really helps, A, to minimise that breakout happening, but also it helps because it has an exfoliating action with a glycolic. It actually helps to brighten the skin and also improve that cell turnover. So if you've got any kind of skin marks with, you know, breakouts or anything like that. So without a doubt, this is our real kind of fix-it product. You'll find you've got a little 5ml tube in your essentials bag. That's enough for probably 2 applications, so you don't need very much. So yeah, so that's Outrage Liquid Gold.
Yeah, it's a great favourite.
Great price brand as well, I think, which is you'll find if you have a look at their website.